tried hard for years and years and years and years. And, safe to say at this point, when you talk about hip hop in Tanzania, you can't have the conversation without either of our names coming up. So that's the growth for me. We've gone from a space where nobody knew or nobody wanted to hear anything about us to a space where you cannot have a conversation about East African hip hop even without both our names coming up.
That's fun. And the most fun part of my career, to be honest, in hip hop was when I was dissing King B.
King B.
I'm not even gonna lie, because I was in a zone whereby I was like, shit. This is where my special powers come out. This is where my brain actually opens up and say, Mufasa! Yeah. I mean, I remember there was a time you told me, there was a rapper who dissed me after the King B thing. There was some rapper who dissed me. I don't know from which country he was from.
Maxi.
Yes, that guy. I heard the song. Now now I'm turning into Calligraph Jones now. I'm like, is this worth it? Because I didn't hear anything harder than that.
Okay.
You get me? Like, should I really go back at this? King B actually came with something. He did a call out. He rapped on the same beat, so that really made me like, okay, you want the smoke, you get the smoke. But this guy is coming after the battle and going left and right and say, mix this, mix that, bro. You don't know where you're going. You don't know the hole that you're going to fall into. You really don't. Trust me. This guy knows. I'm not even going to lie to you. When I was replying to King B, I was in the studio. The 48-hour rule was actually there. The 48-hour rule was there. So I told him, if you're not going to reply in 48 hours, I'm not replying. So King B respected that. So the fact that he respected that, I respected that, and I replied him again on the second disc.
Yeah. That was
so the back and forth thing was really beautiful, man. That was a game, yeah, for real. I'm definitely gonna say that's our history. That's me and King B's history, and that's why we're definitely gonna be one of the best friends when it comes to hip hop.
Yeah, that was definitely a turning point for all of us, because first off, it had reach. A lot of people got to see that. There was heavy promo with it locally and internationally. Yeah, funny story. Mex just reminded me. I was actually out in a place called Bagala, in Tanzania.
And this is a place they don't speak English at all. Like, it's like very rural kind of place.
Which is supposed to be where, somebody like myself would not have any fans.
Yeah.
So I was out there, and I was driving out there, and there were the local motorcycles, right? Some guy was driving by me in a motorcycle, and he was playing that jam, the Castle Light Cypher, on his music system, on his motorcycle's music system. And so I followed him, and I was like, yo, do you know who you're listening to? And he was like, yo, listen, I don't really know them like that, but they're hella dope. Like, this is what me and my guys jammed to. And I was like, yo, I did the first verse on that. It was like, yo, that's so crazy, that's so dope. But we got to talking, we just talked about the game a little bit. And it was like, yeah, you guys are dope. You guys just really need the media to accept you guys and, push you guys' music. And you guys can definitely represent the nation.
Listen, let's build something. Let's move this hip-hop culture forward. Let's do this. Let's do workshops. Let's do hip-hop. Let's bring hip-hop awards. We used to have that back then, but right now it's not there because of this the image that's being created in Tanzania, which says if you don't rap in Swahili, then you cannot get a hit song, then you cannot be heard by anybody. But these are the same people who listen to Kendricks and the Drakes and the Eminems. When they drop the new shit, they can sing along to all those songs, but whenever it's a Tanzanian doing that, it's a problem. So that has been the biggest conflict in Tanzania when it comes to hip hop. So whenever we show up to a show where a Swahili crowd is gonna be there, and the main artists are all Swahili spitting artists, when they see us, you can see the negative energy. Like, there's kind of a negative energy. They look at us like, these guys are here again, like, because they know what the ability that we have. But the thing is, they're like, nah, you're in our turf. These are our fans. you're not gonna take them away from us, you know.
But something
So,
crossed my mind.
so Fresh is the type of guy that will diss you in a Jay-Z way.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. So he's telling me right now that people really don't want the smoke, and trust me, they really don't want the smoke by this guy. Okay, I mean, that's hip hop. I would say that's hip hop. There's nothing wrong with him doing that. I respect that fully. That's hip hop. You know, hip hop is a boxing game, man. It's a competitive sport. Like you need to, like, you think you're the best. I take this, then I'll wait for you to throw the punch back if you can. You know. That's definitely me, man. That's me in the flesh. You know, I will definitely test your skills if you think you're the best and all that. So what Kao did is very normal. It's very fine for the Kenyan people. I'm sorry, but that's very fine. I know I'm with you guys, but that's very fine. That's hip hop. So if Calligraph doesn't want to respond, it's him. It's like Joe Budden taking shots at Drake. Drake never responded, right? Yeah. So something like that, you know. It's just about maybe Calligraph Jones thinks it's not worth it to actually respond to that.
What do you think would happen if you and LJ were to go at each other? What do you think would happen?